Everyone tuning in, welcome to the 8th installment of ACE. We've got a pretty big one for you today. We've got a 17-player bracket coming for you, and we've got some pretty big names coming across too. We have Kadu, who has won 2 consecutive ACE tournaments in a row coming in. We're seeing Ajun, I believe this is a first-time appearance. JC Tech, who I believe is currently ranked 1 on the leaderboards. Seeing an appearance from Chlor Stroklos, valuable community member for the Armored Core across multiple generations. Dodo Sama, we have Kali Smoke Eye, and Calliope right next to each other. That's funny. It'd be funny seeing that match, like Lamb versus Bo, just 2 opposite ends of the weight spectrum. We're seeing Cygnus, who likes to bring bubbles and blow them at people, and it's actually very devastating. We have Kairaku, who I believe is the first time. Queezer, who I believe is the first time. Miha, with another reappearance. Negev, coming back off the back of the, I believe it was ASE6 that Negev won, or ASE5. But to start things off with match 1-1, because the bracket generated slightly weird, we're going to be starting off with Firefox and Gong. All players, if you haven't already, feel free to begin your round 1 match. ASE8 is officially underway.
Hell yeah, I feel like I just got the seatbelt lights just went off and we can move about the cabin.
Now I just need someone like Walter telling us that it go time off in the background. Here's your mission.
Real? Okay, got some little bit of a loading screen. Yeah, that's clean. I fuck heavily with that. All right, we're gonna start out from Firefox's perspective. Nice little salute at the beginning. Main each Fazan, that's nice.
Yep.
Trying to get some
A little
position.
bit of damage.
Oh, we're charging.
Oh yeah, and we're seeing, yep, here comes the joust.
It feels like
Almost a little, but the Phazons are going to do it.
It feels like we had a little bit of a, oh, wait. I think I got too close.
Coral Missile don't mind though, but now the onus is on Firefox. Really needs to dodge those Phazons. Be wary of those jousts that could be coming through from Gonk. And really needs to exist in that Goldilocks range that Regalia Kites really want to exist in.
We may be having issues with soft lock.
Hardlock enabled. Earshot coming out. There's a stagger.
Yeah.
And the Phazon's going to do it in.
Floor is lava.
Regalia is super slippery, but grounded against the Phazon is not the Goldilocks zone you want to be in.
Yeah, I think what the adjustment we need to see from Firefox is more aerial play. You can't really make a lot of use of the excellent splash damage from the earshot when you're sitting on the ground. It's terrible at hitting targets in the air.
Exactly, and it's not just exclusively to Phazons either. It's to anything that shoots. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, that's it.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, that's it. Whoa. Round 1 is going to go to Gong.
All right. Now we are on Lock Station. Round 2.
It goes a little bit deeper than just like Phazon. With any weapon that has long-range potential, you could put Harris in this bucket. You could put Nebula in this bucket. You could put Walt in this bucket. It's more so that you want to be off the ground because it eliminates an entire area of playing field where your shots can hit, especially due to splash damage. If the Phazon hits you nearby, within like 10 meters or so on the ground, you're still going to take damage from that. Whereas if you're in the sky, it'll miss you completely. So you against Phazons and this particular type of play style that has really brought this Zem Phazon build into like a one's prominence is particularly dodging those long range snipes. Because if you're not going to dodge those, Zem Phazon is very hard to catch when it wants to rat away from you.
Well, and Gonk seems pretty adept with the snipes. We shot him individually. It wasn't like, and we hit with both of them. So I think what I'd like to see is some counter snipes. It is totally possible with earshot, and
I
it's
would
got to
love to see a counter snipe earshot. Oh, I'd fly off my chair, especially
just
at long range. Woo.
yeah, just feel when. I mean, it's a risky game because then if you're trying to take advantage of when she's stopping to shoot the facades, you're probably going to take them the process. Oh, a little bit of splash
And the
damage.
clipping
AP
begins.
lead secured.
And this map is a bit unfortunate for the Regalia player here. Firefox has to cover a lot of open ground to cover that distance, and that's kind of exactly what a Fasan player would want to enjoy with. Earshot going to come out, not connect. Fasan's going to come out, they will connect. P is exchanged by both players. Which player is going to get it through first? Both with kinetics, so both of the pulse shields are going away very quickly.
That would have been a great opportunity. Oh, there's
Earshot!
your shot opportunity. But then you're toast.
The Fasans just come out so fast.
Think like more vertical too. I feel like the Regalias I've played against tend to want to go up more, and release the coral missile high.
The Regalia ultimately wants to be put in a position where they can back pedal and get the coral missiles coming up behind and build up a little bit of stagger. And it's very easy to watch for your opponent's EN bar and be able to calculate when it's going down whenever they need to ground for their regeneration of the EN. And that's when you can bolt the earshot out for massive damage. It doesn't necessarily have to be on stagger or just to build up stagger. It's more so opportunity of it hitting.
Nice little kick there.
There we go. We got counter staggers.
Firefox has AP lead. See if they can take advantage of it.
Well, someone's going to come out.
Nice. Just melted the
Looks
PA.
It looks like Gonk's going to have the stagger lead coming in back into this one.
Oh, he went for the charge shot.
Oh.
The charged Ransetsu was whew.
That was devious. And it almost worked, too. If that earshot would have connected, we'd be going into round 3 right now, I believe so.
Yeah.
However, Gonk's going to take it. Oh, it's here. I'm very interested. It's a very typical Scoot style build. However, paired with the NGI, it's still going to have some scootability, just not nearly as powerful as or as efficient as you would experience with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 booster on Tetra. Oh yeah, and we want to close distance.
Going back to the ground.
Also, we're on 20D,
so
we're not going to be getting a super lot of.
Oops. Fasan's land.
Again, finding themselves on the back foot here, but Stagger's going to end up getting traded out. Here comes the whip.
Ooh,
The whip's going to confirm that Stagger, and the core missile's going to hit. Oh, yeah!
Oh. Little splash from the Fasans.
Yeah, the whip doesn't particularly care about you being around it. It will just simply hit if you're in range. Round 1 to Negev.
Oh.
Zons aren't going to connect. Negev has a lot of ample opportunity to close the distance here, only having to worry about the Zimmermans in this range. But here the Zimmermans come. Here comes the whip, and both shots are going to connect.
Oh, Fasan.
Fasan's not finding home.
Oh,
we purged them. It's a super slippery build. Against Tetras in particular, like these shots that we were talking about where they have to splash damage, you can snipe with them, they ultimately are going to have a harder time because Tetras naturally just exist in the air. Generally speaking, above like splash damage zones as well. So those hits have to be direct and on target. Otherwise, in for a bad time.
All right, time for round 2. Yeah, I think anytime, like when I see what Negev is running and I see that Gonk doesn't have a shield, yeah, I think I wish I had a shield.
Particularly against the whip. To unlock. I would give a little bit more advantage to Zinfazon here. I think Gonk has a little bit more opportunity, a little bit more space to make do with here. And I think 153 might have pointed towards something where it's going to be a little bit harder for Negev to chase them down. So maybe Fasan ratting could be a viable option, at least for in terms of maintaining AP lead. But ultimately, if there is going to be a close range engagement, I'd like to see some more joust coming from Gonk. You absolutely do not want to exist within a close range against someone that holds a whip. Unless you have a shield. And even then, it can be a very bad idea very quickly.
I wonder how much, like, maybe you play it more like you'll see JC play a lot, where you just like get some Fasan snipes and be really ratty.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a devastating hit.
Negev is absolutely not known for making it easy, though. Gonk has the work cut out for him. Shield's going to come out from Negev. And we are seeing aggro Tetra on the back of it. The songs are going to connect. There's a lot of stagger built up on Gonk.
Did too.
Very little opportunity. Oh, not going to be able to close it out. That was better, though. We're seeing Gonk slowly start to kind of figure it out. That's another thing when it comes to whip. You don't see it very much when you're climbing ranked or even in custom lobbies. Just kind of like just trolling around. It's more of a rare instance in interaction now. Majestic's going to hit on Gonk. The whip's going to follow it up, and that's going to cause a stagger. Majestic for punish. And Gonk has some AP catching up to do. Going to start it off with the Fasans, but a stagger's going to come through.
That's rough.
And the whip was just in reach. All right. If you haven't began your round 2 matches, everyone, please go ahead and do so. Stream schedule should be caught up now, so we should all be on the same rounds. Sorry, Cygnus. Time. Oh. Double orbit, double Haldeman coming out of Chloro. We have aggression versus aggression.
A little bit of snipe. A little noodle action.
That's going to take the AP. Once players both get close, the shotguns are going to deal some damage. The kick's coming through. That's a fast dagger. Both players going to exchange staggers, but Chloro's going to be down a PA coming into this next engagement.
You get a little bit with the noodle.
Close range coming through. Chloro keeping the throttle on. The kick's going to connect. PA full step forced out of JC. Chloro now on the upper hand with AP, but on the lower foot when it comes to the stagger race. Can JC capitalize? Is able to capitalize, but there's nothing up for the punish.
Yep. Now JC's got to get the reset. There it is. Oh, short noodle.
Oh, the
Scary.
noodle. Wonderful shields from JC coming out. And the final second.
Ooh.
Oh, glorious. Chloro got caught there at the end. He got timed on those Haldeman shots. Those were perfect parries coming out of JC right there.
Solid shuffles. Just
Must
a
dodge
little
the
bit
noodle.
of noodle.
And those orbits are really finding home at this close range.
Yeah, you got a PA there.
He is exchanged on both players. However, Chloro's got 2 shotguns. Yep, that's what I would have done too. Yeah. Shotguns care far less about pulse armor than Walt Rifle does. Both players engage. Chloro forces us to keep on the gas to be able to maintain distance to keep up this offensive pressure.
Oh, the kick.
He's able to get it! But the damage coming through.
Yeah.
JC's got a punish available this time.
The wall damage. Oh, we go for the noodle. Think it works out?
Super tight. Oh!
Oh. Round 1 goes to JC.
Nasty. These matches are close.
Oh.
JC just finds these ways to pull away right at the tail end.
Wait, I didn't even set alpha beta. Well, it's fine.
We're just so excited for the matchup. Also, shout out the Krillin emblem on Chloro. Very fun. On a map like this for the intro, it's usually just both players just going straight for each other. But we have some snipes coming out from JC. You have the Walt Rifle, you might as well. I'm gonna clip a little bit of that noodle. We can hear the shotguns, they're close. JC doing a fantastic job making sure Chloro burns through all of the Ian in the tank, but that's a lot of Ian with main dish, and it's we've made a defensive decision. I think we probably expected JC to pull out the pulse armor there, but it just didn't happen, and now Chloro might be finding himself in a kind of bad spot.
I mean, it's also if you don't get the extend there, then you're sitting there coming out in front of Walt Robo with an entirely full stagger bar. Oh,
JC never wanted to slip up,
in a
immediately
dream.
gained the distance. JC said, slight chance? No, I want no chance. See if the snipes can connect here. Never mind, we're throwing a noodle.
Ooh, a little bit more from it that time.
JC's been very consistent when getting these AP leads in the beginning, forcing Chloro to step on the gas for it. Oh, and that's an unfortunate stagger. JC's probably going to get away with the AP or a stagger reset here.
Yeah.
Yep. Even though we've just got the Yaba generator, trying to keep up with it with a heavy build, even though we have it in GI, is tough. You'll eventually do it, but it just takes time.
Also just like really effective use of the vertical.
Oh, we got a combo off.
Are we gonna bait in
Gotta close the distance again.
And then PA, or did JC already PA and I forgot?
I believe JC already PA'd.
Oh.
Never mind, I forgot.
Yeah. That. Oh.
Pulled it out at the very last second, but it's super close.
Maybe.
We have shotguns coming out. Oh! And JC goes down.
The hope for Donut is still alive.
Chloro has very tight windows of opportunity to deal the damage here, but I do think in those windows, if Chloro can capitalize on a potential misplay when it comes to positioning from JC, that's not good.
That's not. It's really hard though. I mean, you've only got so much maneuvering with with main dish wrecker.
JC is absolutely not. Good use of the busting. Station. Chloro's got a mountain of work ahead of him if he wants to equalize this match. PA forced out by Chloro, but that's a lot of distance that JC is able to put between. JC's also doing a fantastic job of making sure the shield stays up. I don't believe I've seen it break a single time. And JC tightened up around those tight windows, cleaned up the corners, kept that distance, and is going to take round 2. 3. All right, the tried, true, and tested, devastating 20B Lamb loaded back up, coming in from a second place performance in one of our prior aces versus Kadu, making a first-time appearance with Egg Shield. As stated, I've got no idea how to commentate this thing, so I'm assuming it's going to want to be close. And I'm also going to assume that Anima wants it nowhere near it.
Yeah, we're on
very good dodge.
I forget what the system recovery of Noct is. A little bit of the MAME.
That is going to have to get the other shield.
Oh.
That's a lot of stagger built up on Kadu here.
But I feel like Anima's probably going to proc pretty soon. And you're just gonna see a big chunk of damage pop off. Oh, unless they're just not hitting.
The stagger.
Oh my. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, now the mini staggers are going to start coming through. That's going to be really tough for Anima to deal with and get out of.
And then it just compounds. Yeah.
With this little bit of stagger.
Oh, it's not enough.
Kadu just wasn't able to get close enough for long enough to deal that step damage. So we have the system recovery of 107 for Knockhead. Honestly, higher than I remember it being. But I think that's actually going to be pretty positive for Anima in this matchup. Very lucky hit choice.
Ooh, that was a nice meme, just predicting coming around the corner there.
Anima showing some very nice zone control.
Oh, I gotta switch. I am bad.
Kadu able to find his way close.
Alternating the eggs here. Put a little shield in there.
These eggs are super consistent on damage, and now Anima actually finding themselves in the back end, losing the AP lead.
Kind of feeling a little
very nice shield.
That wants to go in. Maybe get a few procs off. Oh, really?
That is doing
nice
a very good job dodging this DT.
Yeah. Get really good maneuvering into cover.
Kadu says, pause. I will recover my stagger. Oh, that tower. The poor tower.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's so close.
Kadu's able to win the AP damage on these engagements. Oh. Can Kadu maintain an AP lead here, though?
Yeah.
It's super interesting matchup because Kadu's absolutely not winning when it comes to like the stagger race, but they're winning when it comes to the AP. So they're doing this miniature joust, or I wouldn't even say mini, elongated joust to get the damage in, while not really going for the stagger.
Oh.
Now they're playing out time. And Anima's got to get super ballsy and crazy with it here if they're going to hope for pull out this round 2 victory, and they can't do it.
All right. Phase 3.
We have a phase 3.
Oh, back. Oh, really nice shot.
The hokey pokey of 20 BLM is not to be underestimated. That Neb.
Hokey pokey.
Neb does not care about feelings at distance. Or close range either. Kadu's going to have to work really hard here to get some AP advantage going.
It was close.
And this
there.
is the exact...
the stagger for him just came in at an unfortunate time.
Really nicely timed PA coming out from Kadu, but that's a lot of distance coming back, and this is exactly the type of position that a 20 VLAN wants to find themselves in, where they can find themselves on the back pedal, not having to rush forward. Except for in this case, where you just want to get like all the damage down.
All right, well, we have at least seen that this is a competitive matchup.
Kadu's got this uncanny ability to bring just about whatever they want.
Yeah.
And make it a problem for the other person.
There we go. Yeah, Kadu is a master of mini builds. And then so match 2 is going to be Jorg.
Chosen arena. I'll say it every time. I don't care. I love this map.
I feel like it's obligatory. It's like the map's epithet.
Had a really funny interaction with Pickle Goon and a few other people who just really don't like this map. It's so funny. You either adore this map or you absolutely despise it. I hardly ever find anyone like in the middle or like slightly late.
It's really fun. I think it's one of my favorites. Obviously Donut's my favorite map. But I think it's an excellent map. I think like a lot of people who complain about it not knowing cover, that's just a map knowledge issue.
And it's really hard too because this map isn't in the general ranked rotation for 1s or 3s. You pretty much exclusively can only find it in custom. Which before ranked came out, this was like almost exclusively the map I played on. Tells you what kind of player I am. Shadow coming in with a lot of eggs this time, but eating a lot of stagger on the way too. Stagger leaning in the way of Anima. Anima doing a fantastic job of dodging these egg shots.
Alright, we got stagger reset. Now this
Great
is
use
kind
of
of
the
like one of the interesting things about stagger versus like the status buildup is the eggs take forever to go away. It's so on the one hand you can get stagger resets from any of the impact weapons, but with the that's really good.
Oh,
and now you
both of these players have 200 AP.
Oh wait, was the bubble down? I expected the bubble to melt the
It'd be anyone's game.
There it goes. Woo.
I had anxiety ever since Anima found themselves in a corner. Oh my god.
Oh, we're just oh, did we not use the bubble that whole match? Is that what was up? I see. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You're not really using it for much. Ooh.
Lot of damage coming out.
Yeah, just perfect use of Rat's Nest. Now we're just gonna sit back here and get stagger reset, yeah.
Neb came out a little bit late from Anima there, but not that time. Gonna catch right in the dome on Kadu, but the shield's up to parry.
Okay. It's gotta be Kraken soon. There it goes. Alright, good PA.
This is super interesting. It's almost like the window of opportunity that Anima has for being defensive and offensive switches almost as fast as a light switch. Because Anima's definitely winning these stagger races, but Kadu's able to get away and reset the stagger almost freely.
Oh, yeah.
Not for lack of effort, though. Like, Anima absolutely does not want to be caught in mess there.
Of it. Oh my gosh. There it is. There it is.
And there it is.
Holy crap.
Oh.
All right. Next we go to City A.
Eggs are the only time I've ever direly wanted Coral Shield.
Just invalidate the whole build.
Absolutely. It's not even fair.
Just run Hammerhead.
Coral...
Just run Hammerhead on every build.
In singles?
Yeah, just run Hammerhead.
No, you know what I think? I think Anima's going, nah, I'd win right now. I think that's what they're thinking.
Wait, didn't Lamb used to run Hammerhead at some point? I feel like Sea Lamb back in the day ran Hammerhead. Or am I hallucinating?
I can't recall at the very least. I seem to like always remember Knockhead or 44D.
I didn't think Knockhead was around on any of the Lamb kites until like Blue Lamb.
At the very least, this Blue Lamb is absolutely not letting Kadu do what they were doing in the last match. AP lead. Allowed for the stagger reset, but I think that was beneficial towards Anima here. And I'm noticing Anima staying higher off the ground too, making Kadu work to get a little bit higher.
Yeah, I think City A might have a slightly higher skybox. Maybe not than Yorg. Probably not than Yorg, but...
Maybe Yorg, like over the pit, I think is higher, but like from like the outskirts, like the perimeter,
Yeah.
probably. And Anima doing, again, just a fantastic job with zone control. Doesn't matter what build you are, you cannot sit still or really even try to hide against Anima.
It's still really close. Oh, that may be...
Oh, the shield's gonna come out at the last second. Both shields.
Oh, gosh.
Kadu not engaging with the ET. Anima firing absolutely everything they have.
Running.
Oh! Oh!
Yes.
And Kadu wasn't able to run away for long enough. Oh!
Holy crap.
Neither of these players care about their caster. Fuck. Freaking heart attacks over here.
Oh, we ate a little bit of the ET there.
But that's gonna be a lot of eggs that are coming through. Ooh.
That's a devastating way to start.
Landed right behind that shield. Oh, but those eggs are pouring down.
It's not.
Chicken coop's open. What's it allowed to do a lot of damage? Yeah,
it's just not enough.
So much surrounding damage on the 20B Lamb build. Everything can hit from the side, behind, from an angle. Almost makes you wish that you could exclusively just manual aim the shield. But my god, does that damage come from every direction.
Oh my gosh. So now it's City A again? Is that how this works?
Remaining, so it could be they could ban City A, Yorg, or City B.
Oh wait.
Get back in here, Anima. It's not over yet. We're
So
going
it's
back to Yorg. As intended.
All right. Gosh, my cats are getting all antsy.
Anima with one more round to secure a win. Kadu needing 2. In either which case, both potential matches are going to be played on Jorgen. Is Kadu going to pull it out with the eggs? Is Anima going to be able to swarm?
Anima, yes. I think Kraydle, you can handle changing the result.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And let the swarming begin from Anima indeed. All systems go. Kadu dodging, but not able to dodge everything. That's a lot of stagger built up real quick.
2 ETs does a lot. All right, got the reset.
And I'm doing a fantastic job maintaining the cooldowns on this. There's always something up going on right now. I'm kind of really struggling to find that opportunity to really get in there.
Good
Oh,
shield.
but back up against the wall, that'll do it.
Oh, that one got in there though. Ooh, that's devastating.
A lot of work from Kato to be able to catch up back on this one. Or Neb, missiles coming out. ET. Mini staggers from the eggs.
The first proc. Feel like another one's incoming here. Yeah.
Oh, the Neb cloud.
It feels like once Kadu gets the proc going, it can roll really fast. But if he doesn't get into that rhythm, because you can dump so many in the time that it takes for the mini stagger, and get really close to another proc.
Which would really cause problems for Anima's Nebula too. So I think it's a matter of if Kadu's willing to eat the damage and take that like loss in that turn of events to pump out this rolling damage and the mini staggers. There's one.
Swap. Yeah, going for a reset here. Yeah.
But it's also really hard to do that in Kado's case because the more you're dancing around a 20B lane, the more things are hitting you from the back, from the side, from above, and from below.
That's why I like
Even
Jordan
the ET
is the map choice, because Rat Nest will block just about anything.
And there's a lot more versatile cover here as well. One of the reasons I like it. But Anima arguably making the correct choice. Staying in the skies.
Oh. Okay.
Kind of finding themselves on the lower stagger war, but the AP is much closer this time around.
Yeah.
Kadu able to get the reset.
Oh. Oh, that nip doesn't hit. Okay.
He's coming through. Kadu looking for that opportunity. Really mindful of that ET distance as well. Pushing the shield down from Anima.
Forces PA.
Kadu's now.
Alright. PA back. Oh, but it's gone already. Oh.
And Anima with an ET to the dome is going to finish this. Oh.
And that is that.
Really stressful match for Eggs in this one. Really, it's a bit of an unfortunate matchup. It's not completely not overcomable, but Anima will really test that theory on with BLAM, I tell you that much. Now, as a crab player myself, I know that this is a difficult matchup playing into Walt Robo. It's not undoable, though. With enough aggression, you can absolutely break that shield, and Ajun brings aggression to the table.
Yeah, Way Anchor, I'm assuming still runs like some manner of bazooka and Reb.
Yep, Jab Alpha and Rebula.
Yeah, Jalfa
You got
Reb.
Trunos and Aurora as well, which are two very good anti-kite weapons.
Yeah, True's really good for it.
So this Pulse Buckler is going to have a hell of a workout for it this match. Noodle's going to be just outside of range. Both players in a hokey pokey war.
Is that our new word for neutral?
Just call it like it is. You do the hokey pokey, then you rat yourself about. Noodle's going to connect. AP lead established now. Trunos and Auroras are going to miss. Ajin's got to go on the aggressive to get this lead back against someone who wants to backpedal for it.
Oh, perfect parries.
Shield will absolutely deny opportunity there, though, for Ajun.
Oh, there.
Be one hit, though.
Oh.
Ajun stances on the Truno. This is going to get a little bit of distance. But it's going to be closed immediately. Ajun finding themselves very close to stagger now. JC doing a phenomenal job of keeping the Stature at bay. Really at a good distance to be able to kite and juke most of the damage that Ajun's able to put out. Noodle's going to maintain some of the stagger. Ooh, just in the nick of time to dodge those Auroras. At 10 seconds left. Ajun's got a shield to burn through and a lot of damage to make up for. But not enough time to do it. JC's going to take round 1. Phase 1.
Oh, I did not reset my ticks. I just noticed.
Big on the light score of life.
Oh. Okay.
Well, this time Ajun's going to find a little bit of AP.
Just a little bit of AP lead. A little bit goop.
Really interesting choice from Ajun to make close here. I would assume Ajun to try and kite and play behind cover at that point. But aggro Tetra waits for nothing.
Really good dodge there.
Coming through. Just not able to get quite close enough to be able to land these shots consistently from the Zook of the Red. And JC's doing a pretty good job of not really letting Ajun do the kind of like movement, especially close range, that Ajun would really like. Going for the kick there, but not quite able to connect. Oh!
The parries are so dialed in. It just has to be really demoralizing.
That buckler is letting absolutely nothing go through. I do think for this matchup, Ajun would actually want to get a little bit closer, be a little bit more aggressive. Not try so much to win in the kite stance. I think the Walt Robo has just handedly got that distance won in the matchup. It's going to be a matter of how close Ajun can get and how much damage they can unload with the Flurry and incorporating the Feral Garbage disposal device that it is into the repertoire. And City A is going to be a much better map for Ajun to do just that. Let's see if Ajun can bring the prophetic vision of Crab to life here. JC's not one to make it easy. Starting off with a little bit of cover play coming from these players. Both searching for that equaling of opportunity. Ajun going to be the first to close the distance.
But somehow JC comes out of it with a little bit of an AP lead. Creating distance.
Really good dodges of the Aurora Truno combo. and is able to keep that distance so none of the Zooks, the Rev, is not able to hit consistently. Yeah, very nice distance maintenance here coming from JC. Well, we got a little bit of a close range engagement here. Ajun going to be a little bit late with a kick. A lot of stagger built up on Ajun. The shield's going to be forced out. Something that I really like that JC is doing is that they're particularly waiting until they like round a corner or they're hidden behind some obstacle before they start entering AB. So that little momentary window where they're still, where they're starting up is negligible in terms of, well, Ajun can't deal any damage in that instant. Is going to get a little bit of tag damage. With half an AP bar to make up and 5 seconds left to do it, it looks like JC is going to be taking phase 1 in City A.
Yeah, it's... I feel like part of it is just like the speed difference. Yeah, I kind of saw that.
I agree with that.
It's just catching Walt Robo on a lot of things is not the easiest, especially when you're managing it like JC is. Catching it on crab is a whole other thing.
Really nice job of making sure that both the Zook and Reb hit the top of the building there.
Just really good management of the up-down to maximize the efficiency.
Yeah, the onus is really on Ajun here to change up their style of play and maybe do something more aggressive or something more defensive.
I just don't know what you do, because like you get in there and you unload the jab, you unload the neb, and JC's parries are just dialed in.
I think what Ajun's starting to do here is a little bit of the key. Like, with my experience of Crab, I'm leaning towards being more aggressive and really incorporating that barrel kick into the repertoire. It's just a matter of getting close enough to do so. You'll notice that JC is doing the most that they can to keep up that distance, maintaining a nice like 200 or so meter range so they can backpedal, but that's what the NGI dish is for. You're going to want to utilize all that extra energy that you have that JC doesn't. Close the distance whenever JC doesn't have that gas in the tank. And I think that's part of the reason that JC is going SPD on this build as well, to maintain like that extra speed. And JC's going to take phase 2.
All right.
Like, don't get me wrong, this is definitely a brutal matchup for Crab. There's a lot of different things that are like a Crab's natural weakness that almost have to be overcame in this matchup to be able to find some form of success.
It's time. We're going to Donut.
Semifinals, and we have our first Donut on stream. Best of 3s couldn't give it. Best of 5s will.
Donut.
Donut. Donut. I think Ajun's slower traveling projectile speed might become a hindrance here, but with all this extra space that's off of the edge, I think playing around not the center of the donut can be very dangerous for JC. little bit of poke damage. JC making sure they're staying high in the engagement, forcing Aljun to use a lot of energy to get close.
Ooh,
And we're getting close. Immediate
force.
shield coming out from JC.
All right.
PA force from both players now. Aljun on the gas, trying to close the distance that JC desperately wants to maintain right now. Oh. The Zooks and Revs are getting closer and closer. It's going to be one from the shield. JC building up a little bit more comfortable of an AP lead now.
Yeah.
Good. Watching getting close. A lot of stagger being built up on Aljun here. Post Buckler doing a lot of work in this matchup to keep the stagger down on JC. Like you said earlier, JC is just phenomenal with these parry timing windows that are coming out of this Buckler. Making the absolute, like,
As
this
you
is
say
probably
that,
close to 100%
he does his
efficiency.
first miss, but it
I
doesn't.
can't believe it.
Yep. If
I cannot believe
Michigan
you've done this to me,
at the end,
JC.
as is customary.
Let the stagger race begin. And now at this point, Aljun knows that he's not going to be winning that initial kite-like engagement. So his objective is closing that distance
Just
as soon as he
full
can to
aggro.
build up full aggro.
Oh, forces the PA.
He's going to come out at a perfect time.
PA back. Still. Oh, it's just the distance.
I think Aljun might need to get a little bit crazy when it comes to running out of Ian over the side of the map, especially in those instances. Really utilizing the ability to bounce with the stance weapons to regen that Ian in time. But the more it happens, the more convinced I'm thinking that aggro is the key here. Getting close and personal. Because
Yeah.
Aljun Crab will definitely out DPS almost just about any build in a close range format. The shield is a big problem. Oh!
Well, you just
Don't be
don't
messing up,
have
JC.
your ranged options just aren't enough to overwhelm the shield. You're probably not going to hit the revs or the Jalfa at range. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
rough.
JC is able to maintain that distance.
All right.
And to give a miniature update on the losers bracket while we're loading in, Calliope has taken on Death Go in losers bracket round 4, and Calliope has won, so Calliope will be facing Ajun now, Ajun. And below that, we have Search B, who took out Chlorostroklos in a 2-1 victory, who was then taken out by Kadu Dagu in a 2-0 victory, meaning that the winner of Ajun versus Calliope will be going against Kadu Dagu in the losers bracket semifinal. $20B Lamb versus Walrobo. If this isn't a standard ranked matchup I would expect to see, I don't really know what is. But in this case, we're seeing it piloted by arguably two of the best players in their tiers and bracket when it comes to operating these builds. JC going to have a much harder time dealing with everything that 20B has to offer at range. However, looks like both players are Really trying to keep at that maximum distance that they can. And both doing a fantastic job of dodging the others. There hasn't been a single point of damage exchange between these two players over 30 seconds in. Oh. And JC is going to be the first one to lose that AP lead, so now the onus is on JC to be aggressive and close that distance. Which is exactly where a 20B Lamb wants it. Absolute catastrophe for that building and all of everything inside of it. Anima's lighting it up. JC able to find a little bit more comfortable of a distance and be able to put out a little bit more damage, but more damage is coming out from Anima, and the PA is going to be forced from JC. Now we're getting aggression from JC, really close range. Anima still has their PA here, though. Very dicey for JC as he gets close in the 20B lane, but there's a lot of damage coming on in Anima.
He's playing a dangerous game with that stagger bar. Tries to go for the reset. Okay.
Isn't able to get it in the PA's forced. But 5 seconds left. JC can't run away from this. And it's going to be just enough damage for Anima to secure the victory in phase 1. Anima going in the sky. The Noodle's not going to find its target again. I'm going to connect and deal a little bit of damage. There's going to be a little bit of kinetic coming out of Anima. We're looking at a very even so far exchange. Anima finding a lot of glory in these nebulas. Still near tie, an equal game. Both players are going to get a stagger reset. A lot of damage coming from that nebula.
It's still really close.
Anima just barely in the AP lead. The maims on the nebula aren't going to hit. But JC's finding themselves in a lot of stagger. Oh, that nebula was close. Able to get the reset. 30 seconds left, though. Able to clip with the nebula. Further cementing that lead. A lot of damage coming through. But it's swinging wildly in favor of Anima, who's going to be able to pop the PA. And at this point, there's hardly much JC can do in this situation. Very well played from Anima.
All right. Round 1 goes to Anima. All right. We are now going to York for round 2. I don't know what changes you make. I feel like this is a very much you hit your parries, you minimize the nebs you take, and you make sure your wall shots hit. And
I think that's exactly what JC has to do here. The nebula is really doing the biggest chunk of damage, and the large portion of this is Anima's actually maiming most of these Nebs, making it really difficult for like the shots to time. And more often than not, it's the Cloud that's actually dealing the most stagger and chip damage. So I think the onus is on JC to really take those Nebulas in the air and dodge that radius, which is far easier said than done.
Nice.
Oh, the noodle's gonna clip.
Clip there. Oh man, that was a really good maimed ET.
Which even like again with the maiming on the ET and the Nebula makes it really hard for that shield to find its effectiveness. The ET gonna hit there, a little bit of stagger. Kadu getting close, but taking a lot of damage for it. ET doing massive amounts of work.
Oh, and the splash off that pipe.
Nebula's still coming through. JC finding himself once more with a lot of work to do to catch up on this AP lead. Oh.
Can you get like...
Lots of attacker coming up on Anima. Has to be able to keep it here, but Anima's going to get that reset.
Oh, that's rough.
This is an aggressive PA coming out from JC. They understand that aggression is going to have to be what gets them the win here. Anima realizing that. Popping the PA while there's still advantages though, but this is very close.
That's such
Anima's finding themselves kind of back up against the wall and in a corner.
Can you get the last noodle? Oh,
JC's too far away.
Oh, that's rough.
I really think JC needed to be
can do really
aggro
funky
there.
stuff. So one of the things with it is like if you maim it right, I don't exactly understand how it works, but you can make it like hit behind buildings. It's because of I guess how the whatever the are set up as the bullets or whatever in the how they deploy. I don't think they really need to interact with that stuff. So if you're not, it can do funky stuff, long story short.
JC Tech really trying to do more noodle action going on here. And I think that might be a pretty smart choice in play. Just being able to get that clip damage and get that stagger to have a little bit of advantage when going in for these closer range engagements. Wasn't able to quite get off the parry timing on the last net, and that was a lot of stagger that built up very, very fast. They see finding themselves the victim of the zone control that Anima is so very good at deploying.
It's still close, though. It's still close. All right. Mutual.
Both players
oh my
popping
gosh,
PA.
20 seconds. This is going to come down to the wire.
Anima with a slight PA, or AP lead.
Ooh.
Swapping over to JC. Oh my god.
Gosh.
Nebula is going to connect. ET isn't. So much dodging going around. The Nebula's not going to be able to connect.
Right behind the green. Oh, nice.
Nice. Hiding behind the crane there was huge. There was so much damage that was incoming.
So
that split-second decision making to block all of it. And if JC starts feeling particularly comfortable in this matchup, I think Anima could find themselves as hot water coming into the rest of the series. AT just barely not going to connect. couple players opting for a reset. And if you'll notice, Anima's also doing a very good job of wiggling the kinetic movement of the Ludlow as well. So even though those shots are pretty well known to be pretty accurate, especially within a closest range of 150 or less meters, they're not really connecting all that well.
All right, we got a reset. All right, backed out of the ET.
Anima once more finding themselves the victor of an AP engagement.
I like that that timing for the push. Oh, that's rough though.
Stagger's gonna be rough.
Oh,
Halting that aggression, dead in the water. And it just requires so much work from JC.
Yeah, and you
Coming
just
up
gotta
Anima
go
as
for
well.
it.
JC with one last chance for a final push. Has a shield. It is possible. Dealing a lot of damage. Oh, got the kick in. Is it up there? Oh, and Anima! He did it! Got it with a stagger and the kick off the back end. How much AP do you have? Woo!
I'm stunned. That was amazing. Well done. All right.
It all
Okay.
happened so fast.
No, and I thought it was too little too late because I saw if you look back, the arrow is still showing Anima with the lead.
65.
Wow, what a match. All right, we are
We've got a game, folks. We've got a game.
we're moving on to City V. That's Doonesby. Cool.
Stop right there.
Yeah, Donut was banned. Yeah, I know. I'm sad too, JC. Disgusting shield users.
That's what I'm saying, how.
Afro, get out of here with that hate speech.
No, Afro's got a place at my table. Shields are just anti-crab propaganda.
I don't know. Your Vero legs are anti-shield propaganda.
Right. Now this one, we do kind of still have the same like variety and height that we get in Jorgen, but this time it's more longest slant from alpha to beta spawn. I'm really curious to see if this is going to cause much of a difference in this matchup between the two players. And not nearly as much cover either.
Yeah, bait to high side. I feel like that's usually the play if you get that side for into land. Just reduce the skybox a little bit, give yourself a little bit more to work with.
And I'm finding a slight edge and lead over AP in the beginning stages of this matchup. Almost a minute down already, though. That noodle's not going to hit anything. Anima tucked nicely into a corner there.
Oh, ET hits.
A little bit of damage. But ET doesn't. He's got a chance here to get a little bit of AP, a little bit of stagger built up.
Oh,
And Anima playing vertical very well, getting caught! Nebula just annihilated like 8 propane tanks.
Oh,
forces
forces
PA force from Anima. But Anima still has AP lead here. JC's going to need to put foot on gas if they want to utilize the 15 seconds and pull this match back in their favor.
Noodle
Noodle
comes
just
out.
outside
Just
of range.
barely missed. Oh. Are we going to get another?
Nebula going to miss. AT going to come through, not deal a lot of damage. Nebula going to hit, do a lot of... Oh, the Nebula right at the tail end. Oh, that giant cloud is just lethal for morale. Players opting for a little bit of quiet start coming into this one. Very common, deliberate movements coming out from both players to dodge whatever might be thrown at them at the moment. Very practiced. Nebula going to do a little bit of damage on JC, but Ludlow's going to be firing back.
All right, gets around the Aurora.
ET Neb combo is going to do a lot of stagger.
All right, early PA. You get a little bit more. Okay.
PA now. And JC finds themselves with the AP lead. Now, this is not the best case scenario for a BLAM to be in, where they have to be the aggressor and push forward.
I mean, it
and
still
that's
has the tools,
almost exactly what they get met with.
It's definitely more in Walt's like Walt Robo's. This is where I want to be, right? It gets to go up and it gets to go backwards.
Because both of these builds so very badly want to be the build that is able to backpedal. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's double stagger!
Mutual stagger. Oh, and it works out in JC's favor. I think like 2 more, or maybe one more wall hit. Oh, we're going for the...
Less than 15 seconds left to go. Nebula's not going to connect.
Cancel the charge.
Roar's not going to connect.
Oh,
Nebula and ET both going out. JC just trying to maintain the distance, make sure they're able to dodge all this incoming damage. Anima's got to get close and dangerous. And just not enough.
Oh my gosh. I agreed.
I agree, Taka. Absolutely insane movements. Such insane awareness coming from JC. Not only is JC making the correct decisions, but he's making them just instant. Although that said, there is a little bit of AP lead going into favor of Anima. JC's close, able to deal a little bit of damage. But not circumvent that little bit of lead.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Explosive throw's got JC on a lot of stagger. There's the PA.
Oh, and the PA's just already gone.
And JC didn't have enough Ian to really keep up the pressure. But now we're here.
Oh, this is really good.
Anima found themselves backed up against the wall. Still the slide AP lead in favor of Anima.
Both get the reset.
Zone control coming out from the net. Very good at keeping
Still
JC
really
at bay.
Close. ET goes wide. I think that one got parried. Dodges the neb. Still getting chipped.
Forces the neb into the tower. Really put Anima in a bad position there. But Anima still with the AP lead. This is almost a Walsh repeat of the last time. Anima's going to have to get in there and crawl that back that lead. And it looks like it might be happening. ET's going to be coming up, but that dials back going back and forth. JC getting the lead, but the Nebula's going to take it back.
Oh, Oh, but the missiles miss.
This is coming through. This is not go through. JC's gotta come through and he can in time. Oh, just let off the gas just a little bit. And Anima was able to keep that distance and maintain the AP claw out that win. Holy God. It's Rat Town! I can almost feel it emanating from the ACs as they're loading in this particular map. Just the duke it out energy.
A little bit of noodle.
JC going for the ricochet, the noodle, anything to get that little bit. Well, gonna find a little bit of missile damage coming on to JC. Able to get close. A lot of stagger going up in JC's turn, though. Early shield coming out from JC. Wanting to get that damage advantage. Shield coming out from Anima. Hitting him with the AP advantage. I imagine JC's going to try and reset until that wave goes, PA goes away. Yep. Very well timed Nebula from Anima. Going to deal a little bit of damage.
Good stagger. Oh.
JC keeping up the pressure. That's a lot of stagger starting to be built up on Anima.
If I'm
Things
JC,
are looking
I'm
very nicely for our template.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anima stagger? That's a lot of damage. Here. Oh. This is JC's bread and butter. Yeah. Getting in close, getting rid of the up. It's not very often in this match we see the match end in under a minute 30 seconds. And that was a lot of aggressive playing that we saw coming through from both of these. Both these players looking for distance in this initial engagement. Noodle's going to be just outside of range. Neb isn't, but it's going to be slightly off the mark. 30 seconds in, and we have not... traded a single point of AP. Both players playing very cautiously.
Oh, yeah, you got a PA there. Okay.
Now they have the instant from Anima. I think this is a slight adjustment that's going to work in Anima's favor going into this with the immediate response, denying that potential aggression coming from the wall robo.
Yeah.
At least for a little bit.
Yeah, no, JC's got a good position here.
A little bit of A lead. Onus is on the Lamb now. Make up for that distance and play more aggressively.
Alright, alright.
Well, then Nebula going to be doing a lot of work and moving that slider over. Both players relatively even on the stagger, playing close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Timer coming out.
Oh, that's...
We're going to get a little bit.
Scary. Yep. And then we're just going to...
It's your favorite JC. JC's absolutely running away.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
Very nice movement from JC.
All right. This is the match. This is the one that decides it. Well, at least the one that decides who is immediately going to finals.
Final. Next up, we'll have grand finals after a few matches in losers bracket. I really like this thing that Disco is putting inside the chat. Unlike many of his peers, JC greatly respected the rat, finding many of its features similar to his own. His love for the rat became so great that he soon left the world of
I'm
men
so
and
tired.
descended into the sewers to live among the rats, eventually becoming their mayor. JC.
I disagree, Taka. I want to see JC win it.
No, I've got to see JC dig deep. Get this man some caffeine, a cup of coffee, something. The cheese distribution networks are relying on you. Lock in. All of Rat Town is cheering for you. You can't be letting the citizens down. Also, am I crazy or did Anima gain rank
It happens.
since last we saw? Disco.
I cast manual printing.
Oh no. All right. We are in game 5 of our winners bracket finals match, Anima versus JC. And the games are beginning with close range engagement coming out from JC. No more of the hokey pokey. We're getting in there. Bits of damage. Anima finding themselves just barely the victor of the AP lead. Doing a lot of damage coming through. And the Anima's got a lot of stagger being built up on it, so does JC. Both players looking mighty right for a stagger punish.
Oh,
JC going to be the first to pop.
Oh, Anima gets stagger reset.
Anima
That's
gets a reset.
devastating. It's still really close, but we've got a minute, and Anima's got PA advantage at this point. If I'm Anima, I'm liking my position right here. Yeah.
Oh, just barely in favor of JC in this round for AP lead. Gonna flicker back over to Anima though.
Yep.
Very nice utilization of the move set that's available to Lamb Legs to be able to maintain that reset. Shield's gonna block a lot of damage coming in, but all this chip damage means that the lead is favoring Anima ever so slightly and ever so more with each of these little joust engagements. There we go, getting damage on Anima. Nebula coming through. JC's looking mighty low, and the ET's gonna finish it. Said land power is activated, and so it shall be. Noodle's gonna clip. Shield the net, but we flicker back over to Anima being just blind AP victor. Anima doing a fantastic job of making sure that they can maintain a backpedal no matter what the situation demands or calls for. Oh, that's going to be some damage that finds JC.
Little noodle.
able to bait out most of the kit and utility, but it's very quickly back up on 20 BLAM. Extremely tight windows of opportunity to sneak in those wall shots.
The cover play is amazing. I love this. I love seeing Lamb do cover play on the ground. All right.
Both of these players are able to make excellent utilization of the terrain around them.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Want to force the Lamb to get close and push up into this engagement. Push into the noodle, which is going to land and clip. Big discrepancy. We have 25 seconds left, and the PA comes out from JC.
Yeah.
All in the name of maintaining this lead. Anima's in a position now where they have to put the foot to the gas.
Yeah.
JC doing an excellent job of maintaining a distance, not letting a lot of damage come through. In 2 seconds left, it's just not going to be enough. And JC's going to tie it up.
All right. One more phase to decide who goes to winners finals and who has to climb through the rest of losers bracket. Few little pokes.
We almost did that. We almost ran into that Neb there. And just continuously excellent movement from these players to dodge the missiles paired with the kinetics or whatever else might be coming their way. Nebula. Movement is very refined. The noodle is very refined. It's going to land and it's going to cause the AP lead to swing in JC's favor. BLAM now on the back foot. That's going to connect. That's going to be a lot of stagger that's built up on JC very quickly. AP lead flickering over to the side of Anima. A little bit of chip damage coming from the Nebula. JC finding themselves with a gap widening in terms of AP. PA was popped in. Anima's movement made this very aggressive. Return PA.
Oh.
And JC immediately flips back on the gas to deal some more damage in the interim. A lot of damage to make up for, though.
Oh, and oh, yeah, that's rough.
JC getting somewhat cheated out of some of these wall shots. Very, very close, but just off mark.
Nice dodge. Oh, it's
getting really high stagger. We got 7 seconds left. JC gonna be staggered.
Oh, but
JC not much opportunity left. He's gonna get the stagger.
But it's not enough.
Oh, Anima gets it. No. Oh, what? Oh,
what a match! What a match!
Saved by the bell.
Well played. Rip.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good.
I'll fix it next match.
All right. So now we're going to see what them bubbles do against the shield. JC has got an interesting matchup going on ahead of him. I do think this one's going to be far more aggressive than we've seen the past couple matches, though. Noodle's going to clip. Bubbles are going to be coming through. Kadu's taking a lot of stagger damage. But eggs are definitely not something that JC is unfamiliar with. Gotta go in for the reset. I distinctly remember a time where JC was playing Egg Fasson. First stagger going to go in the way of JC, and that's a lot of damage going up. Man, that pulse buckler's starting. Yeah, coming out from JC. A lot of damage coming in with the stun and the bubbles. Ooh, but Kadu's going to be the first one staggered off the engage. PA forced out. That's a lot of AP to make up very, very quickly. And a Walt Robo is not going to let it come easy. First round going to JC. Held on to that PA just a little bit too long, I agree. Needs to be able to utilize that PA aggressively in this matchup, I believe. Preferably after JC has already used his. Oh, there's a stun coming through. I was lining up. That's a lot of damage and stagger coming up on the way of JC, but both players very high stagger right now.
Oh, nice little drive-by.
There's a PA pop from Kadu. But just Wyatt wasn't able to keep up an aggression. Stagger reset coming from both players, and now JC finding themselves on the back foot. Eggs and bubbles coming through at the oddest of times.
Oh, this reset's going to be hard to get, though. Yeah, that's rough.
While Robo is so tough to get that reset against. A little bit of AP and not very much opportunity, and yeah, JC is going to take it. This is really interesting.
I didn't reset all of the ticks. I'm terrible. All right, I will remember to set Alpha Beta. All right.
Like Disco pointed out, I really expected this, like I guess I expected the bubbles and the eggs to be a little bit more effective in this close range.
Especially also against Buckler. The PS is really pretty good into eggs, but the Buckler, you don't have as much ability to just like hold it out because of how quickly it overheats.
I might be wrong here, but I also believe there's a bit of a time. We need to switch to City A, by the way.
Oh, my
bad. For a second map. But I also believe there's a little bit of a time window where they might have been stuffed. I'm very interested in this matchup. I think when we go back to City A, I believe the eggs are going to have a little bit more time chasing down and finding the target here. But on the flip side of that, JC is just fast, man. That SPD gives so much zoom. Shout out the LMFAO paint job. Why do we have to put eyes on every circle? Noodle almost going to connect there. Kind of doing a very good job hiding behind cover. Lots of damage coming out on Kadu here. Going to be the first one to find themselves on the back of a PA stagger.
JC got it. Oh, with the proc?
Oh.
It's like Kadu's got the...
JC actually finding the lower end of the AP in this engagement now. Kadu trying to find some distance, wait out that PA. Not finding too much success there.
Oh, this is close.
But those eggs are close and the bubbles are close. Kadu looking mighty high on the stagger. Going to be the first one to be staggered.
Oh.
And it's going to be enough to finish it off with just a little bit of combo. JC almost didn't have enough HP for that. JC is on barrelhead. But the assault boosting commence. JC finding themselves in a corner.
Rock incoming.
Very nice dance here to try and maintain vertical advantage for both players.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The proc happened behind the building, so there wasn't enough time to start dumping again. Ooh, that's
going to be a stagger.
That's huge.
That's a lot of damage going on JC.
Oh, but yeah,
he is going to come out, but their response is there.
Oh. Oh yeah, this is really good for Kadu.
Down to the wire, JC finding very low health. More damage coming out, and Kadu's going to be able to sink the deal. Extremely close. Kadu almost found themselves on the back of being counter-stacked there. Oh. JC said, let the chase games commence. Our rat mayor is in town. Close quarters engagement, though, and a lot of damage is going to be coming out very quickly. However, Kadu's going to be finding themselves on the back end of the AP engagement. They're first to stagger, and a bunch of damage is going to be coming through. Now Kadu has a lot of meat to work through to catch this map back up. Able to get the PA. Has enough gas in the tank to maintain aggression. This is looking very good for Kadu. So when they can work through that shield. Maintaining close enough range to do so. A lot of damage coming through on JC now. The stagger's going to come through on Kadu, and that's going to sink it.
Oh.
JC finding these slivers of opportunity right there at the tail end of all these engagements.
It is time for York.
Kadu's got to find his way.
Wait.
What he is yeah, Kadu's build is 73k weight. Monstrous build for 73k weight. But I guess that's what the weapons will do.
Yeah, eggs are really light.
Noodle not quite able to find the mark. Eggs are pouring in. Bubbles are pouring in. The system buildup got to be high. There it is. There's the first proc.
Oh my gosh.
Unbridled aggression, but Kadu's going to be the first one to stagger. Forcing the PA out from JC. But Kadu finds themselves with the AP lead. Get just enough distance here. Now JC, the aggressor in the situation.
Rat nest. Oh, yeah.
Neither one wanted to be the first one to poke out. JC getting lit up by these electrical little egg shots, and that's going to be enough to, right in the back. Kadu finding the one up. Can they do it again? Kadu disagrees with any noodle shenanigans that might be happening this match.
I got face lead, you gotta come to me.
Yep. JC absolutely not going to let that slide. There's AP lead with a wall shot, and now aggression from Kadu. And Shield is taking a beating, but so is Kadu. A lot of high pressure going on Kadu's stag bar. He's going to be the first to stagger, and that's going to be a lot of damage.
Oh.
Now we're finding ourselves in the inverse situation that we were last time, where Kadu's got to be the aggressor, and JC's wanting to maintain that lead. A lot of damage being built up, but that's going to be the PA. Now, PA's exchanged. Kadu's still having a little bit, but JC doing a very good job creating that distance to draw it out. Kadu taking a lot of damage. Oh, was able to get the proc, but just a hair too late. JC is going to take phase 2. I get the sentiment, though, because in Kadu's build, it definitely seems more effective to be able to use the PA for offensive purposes as opposed to defensive. Particularly when you have a good handle on the EN management that's going on. Like, you want to do it on a full tank after they've aggressed into you, ideally. Or you've maintained a close quarters combat and drained their EN through the use of quick boost. Kadu finding themselves in a nice position here, though. Slight edge on the AP lead. Forgive me,
JC's
JC.
got that, yeah.
Air conditioner vents are indestructible. Today I learned. PA going to be forced out from JC. Responded by Katu. Just not quite enough EN to keep up the super close range aggression that they want, but able to get a proc. Playing close. JC wants out.
Oh, there's another one.
JC wants in.
Yeah.
But Katu taking a lot of damage in the interim during these periods. JC sneaking. That was a cheeky charge shot. The damage is flying.
Gosh.
There's a proc.
Oh, there
Katu's
it
going to be
is.
staggered, though. And the kick. The kick's going to seal the deal.
JC takes it.
Is the winner of the third place prize that we have for ACE, which is going to be a $40 prize pool. Second place is going to have $60, while first place is going to win $100 in this prize pool. Being that we are in the winner's final, it is a possibility for the grand final bracket reset, which means if JC Tech wins this, Anima will have another chance to come back. Let's see what happens. Neither of these players have been crowned an ace champion just yet, but one of them will. Noodle flicks just outside of range. Pokey Pokey not flying in flavor of either of the players so far. JC going to be the first to take some damage. Noodle not going to connect. Trying to find just a little bit more room, a little bit more leeway. So the onus is on Anima right now to get that back, and Anima's going to take that slight AP back. So now the roll shift once more, and JC is going to have to press forward. Devin ET's not going to make it easy, though. A lot of damage coming out in the way in JC in terms of stagger. Still very, very even. JC actually going to find themselves with just a hair of AP lead.
Oh, we're going for a Noodle. Okay.
The Noodle is going to connect. "15 seconds left, and Anima's got not very much time left to make a play, but there needs to be something going on this way. Otherwise, the Phaser's just going to go up based off AP lead.
Yep. That's it.
It's cooked.
Phase 1 goes to JC.
1 to JC. JC serving up a steamy spot of spaghetti. Gonna try once more. Not so lucky this time around in the engagement. There's still plenty of Noodle to be had. Neither player's trading a single point of AP so far. 20 seconds in. It's gonna go in way of Anima. Anima with AP lead. Anima doing a very good job dodging these missiles into Ludlow. JC doing a very good job.
Parry. Oh, that one. Yeah. Gotta back off a little bit. Get a reset. Yeah.
Now looking. Spaghetti time. It's going to connect. But it's not going to be enough to swing AP lead. JC's still on the gas.
Oh, that...
Ooh.
The Nev catches the foot. Oh, that's devastating.
There's going to be a stagger coming out. Oh. A lot of damage coming through from Anima on JC. PA coming out from JC here.
Mic off.
Isn't quite able to melt down the shield though. Anima in a beautiful position here. ET's gonna not connect, but the Neb will. The gap is getting wider and the stagger is gonna confirm it. Oh. Anima said no more gluten. Always respect the charge. Anima doing their best to control the zone. There's not much zone to control though at this distance. But both players can barely maintain a lock-on.
Alright, who's gonna fuck up first?
Both players playing extremely meticulous and calculated with their boots. But the Noodle's gonna hit Anima. We are back on the menu. Maybe they're going to connect, but it's not going to be enough to swing the AP lead. JC is still leading.
The patience is just incredible. I mean, you're sitting here. Yeah, okay, PA comes out.
You're going to come out, yep. That's going to be a lot of damage that's going to fall on Anima. PA is going to come out, but JC got the AP lead.
Oh no, I think JC takes this one.
AP is widening.
You have to be really aggressive, and JC can just run away at this point.
Yeah, this is very comfortable territory.
That ET goes way wide.
Anima doing their best to try and corral JC into a corner, but just not quite able to get it. Names aren't going to connect with 1 second left. Yeah, there's not enough time for Anima to really get in close. If there's about 5 more seconds there, sure. Maybe. Just excellent play coming out from both of these players. It's such this mental, this chess game, this dance.
Yeah.
Of these correct moves, slowly moving forward, taking AP lead when it's opportunistic, varying up the movesets, throwing in the noodles. Oh. Yeah, JC has been very, very smart with these PAs. All right. Once more, we have the smaller map for the players to dance around, but we have a little bit more in terms of cover option. Very familiar with both of these maps, both players. Both able to very excellently utilize the cover in the terrain that's given to them, whether it be bouncing around the center pit, the buildings that are around the side, or even the weird, not sharp corners that the map offers. Noodle and Net both going to swing left.
Oh, gets tagged by the Aurora.
But JC's able to find a wall shot.
Oh, I can't believe there was no splash from the Neb there. Must have been right on the edge.
Now Anima's doing a really good job of looking out for when that noodle is at its charge. I'm noticing those Nebs get closer and closer to just where JC actually is instead of going for the zone. Oh, just right behind the building, perfectly. JC with the AP lead, though. Anima's going to have to get a little bit closer. A little bit risky. JC finding a little bit of lead. Able to widen the gap just a smidge. But as we've seen in this matchup, this could be all that's needed. Anima under a lot of pressure to close that gap immediately. And nothing's going to quite connect. Everything's just slightly off, and the players are doing an excellent job of avoiding each other's damage. There's an absorbent amount of colors on the screen, but no damage is swinging back and forth. Both PAs are going to be popping the players. Anima's got to go. The ET shot's going to connect. That's going to connect. Oh, but it was blocked perfectly by the shield. Just not enough. lot of damage going in the way of JC, though.
Oh, yeah.
Early PA. Gonna be able to keep up the aggression. Anima doing a very good job keeping up height, though. Make GC run out of the inn. Very even matchup between the players. Neb and ET coming through. But the Waltz is going to be able to keep that AP lead at bay. Oh, it's going to be stagger on JC. Animal's got the lead. AP coming, or PA coming out from Anima. Now JC's on the back foot.
Scooted that, oh, that was a good parry.
The damage coming up on Anima. One more even, 45 seconds left. That's a big Nebula that JC just took. But the damage is being traded back. We're a missile shot away from the difference. 30 seconds. Nebula going to come through and deal lots of damage. Both players looking really low. A little bit of distance coming out. Nebula not going to connect. ET not going to connect. But that will.
Oh my.
And JC is going to take round 2.
Looks like we're shaping up for bracket reset. And yeah, Jorg now.
And remember, if JC does take this third one, it is going for the bracket reset. Both of the players will be playing again. Anima does a fantastic job of making the approach really dangerous for JC, especially maintaining that height up in the air, forcing the Walt Robo to actually come up and engage with it there, where just the nebulas, the split missile, everything can hit from omniscient angles. This is very quickly becoming an endurance test for these players. How maintained and composed can they be throughout the rest of these matches? That's going to be the difference. Spaghetti served cold, not going to be trading any damage. However, JC's going to eat a wall of damage with the ET. Massive stagger differential between the two, but AP is relatively the same. And Nebula gonna do a chunk of damage there. JC on the back foot, Anima with the AP lead. Nebula gonna come through, but JC sticking around. Wants to deal all the damage. More Nebula, more AT, but they're not gonna connect. JC's still finding himself on the back foot.
Ooh, that Neb.
Nebula gonna widen that gap ever so slightly.
Oh, that was
the
such
Neb
a well-placed
cloud.
Nebula. I don't know if that one was maimed or if it was just a really lucky shot.
One of the main reasons you absolutely don't want to find yourself on the ground for too long against something with a Neb, San, because that splash damage will hurt. But JC doing a very good job of bringing it back.
Oh, Anima in danger zone now.
Pressure with the Ludlow. Anima really trouble.
Yeah, it has to PA.
PA. With JC having the AP lead here. Last second, the shield's gonna come out. Gonna be able to deal. Anima's taking a lot of damage. And it's gonna go to JC. Oh, just wasn't able to get enough. Those were excellent parries towards the. My God. Very close on the snipe there. Those wall shots are going to come out, and they're going to hurt this lamb legs, giving JC the lead. Someone from the right, really trying to corral JC into the corner. He's able to get it. Massive height differential. The Neb, ET is going to hit full on.
Oh.
Lots of damage coming out of JC, forcing the PA.
Oh.
JC able to catch up. ET again coming straight through the shield.
Oh, that.
Oh, I can't believe the Neb didn't flip. Anima just racking up damage on this Nebula this matchup. JC's got to figure out that Neb. ET's going to be doing some slight chip damage there too. Anima maintaining and widening a lead. Let the rat games commence.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking on the nest. That
That's
Neb's going to
rough.
hit one blank and deal a lot of damage. ET going to come through. Very close. Anima's taking a lot of stagger, but it's not going to be enough. Phase 2.
Mic off. Mic on.
Neb's going to find home. Well, so is the wall shot. Both of these players are playing a little bit closer together. JC looking for the stagger reset. Not going to find it necessarily.
No, that
Nebula's going to
is-
deal a lot of
yeah.
stagger. That's going to be a stagger.
Oh.
That was a Nebula. Oh, no. JC's in a pot of trouble now. He is going to come out from Anima.
That's a really lucky PA for him. I don't. Not sure I get that PA. Yeah. That just
Stagger
leaves us
coming
with
out of the
the
Anima.
phase.
JC's going to be doing a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. We are in Rat Town Central. Able to find some of those Nebs, but oh, JC is not to be underestimated at range. Walt's going to do the trick. This is the final series that we have in the ASE8 entry, the grand final reset between Anima and JC Tech. Neither one of these players has let a far and away game get past them in this series. Each match has been nail-bitingly close. And now there's potentially 5 more matches before it gets settled. Anima has taken one series, JC has taken one series, both players even on this scorecard. Who's going to take it? Noodle not going to quite connect, but there is going to be a little bit of damage on JC. Neb's going to connect through with a little bit of damage, but so is the wall shot. JC with the AP lead. Zone control's coming out, but JC not taking any of it. A lot of damage coming back out onto Anima. The gap is widening.
ET goes wide.
Ooh, just clipped by an Aurora there, I think. Noodle's gonna clip.
That ET doesn't.
Oh, that's a lot of stagger going on to JC right there.
Oh, but he gets
JC
the
ensuring he
reset.
gets the reset. Seconds left. The Neb's not going to quite connect. Very, very close, but 15 seconds left. The bounce is going to be in JC's favor.
Yeah,
He is going to be
comes
forced
in.
out.
Oh, this is dangerous.
We've got 5 seconds before we brawl it out. JC's got a little bit of stagger built up. A little bit more. But the damage is going to be pouring
Nice.
into Anima from the Ludlow and Walt. Round 1 goes to JC. Phase 1. Finding a connection with the Noodle. Snipe's not quite making. I don't know how that didn't clip JC. These minimal exchanges are going to go in favor of JC. I believe that's 2 Walt shots that found their way to Anima.
It's still extremely even though. Oh.
It's just going to flicker over to Anima's side.
Oh, that's dangerous.
JC has
Can
a
JC
lot of
get
stagger
the
built up right
reset?
now.
No, it has to PA. Oh.
One with the PA.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think Anima.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
I don't think Anima realized.
Ooh, missile clipped. Reset does happen though.
Parry on the Neb, or the Aurora.
$15 Oh.
Gonna be a lot of damage coming out though.
Oh, it's going back.
Neb and
and
ET's
forth.
gonna hit on it, JC.
Oh, and then Anima saved the PA. Oh, that's devastating.
Oh, with the stagger on JC. Oh, that's...
Just a little bit.
JC needs the grace of God to get past this one, and it's not coming for him. Oh, such a close round right there at the end. Oh. Noodle gonna go to the table over. ET not quite. Slowly but surely, then Ludlows are gonna find their marks. JC with a slight AP lead advantage. Ooh, that dirty Nebula.
Oh.
Followed by the ET. That's a lot of stagger built up on JC. But Anima not wanting to risk it. Not getting any beep beep on the regular red shot is just horrid to deal with. PA gonna be coming out. Immediate PA response from Anima.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. Building him to clip that Neb there. But match is still gonna be pretty even.
JC's got a slight lead. Good cover.
Anima trying to find that little bit of advantage. Is gonna find it. Nevin ET combo is gonna deal a lot of stagger buildup. Now JC's in a very precarious situation with 15 seconds left on the clock. We're doing a pretty good job of dealing damage. They're not able to deal all of it.
Yeah.
Stagger on JC's gonna go through, and just that little bit of charge damage from the Neb on a 20B, even uncharged. Not gonna be enough to seal the deal. And Anima's gonna take it.
All right. City A time.
Anima said, no more. I've got this.
Well, I think last time Anima was in the tourney, they had the final with Goma, right? And
yeah,
they were doing really good, and then Goma just like turned around. I think this is Anima's Goma moment.
Goma turned on Goma powers. But I guess that's kind of the product of what you get when you have about 5,000 hours in the game. And that's one of the other things. Both of these players have an insane amount of time playing Armored Core.
Hmm.
So the response, the reactiveness, a lot of it's muscle memory for a lot of these players. And admittedly, there hasn't been too much changes going on to the meta through the past couple of seasons. So the players are fairly locked into the builds that they're playing. And the ones that they're playing against, knowing them very well, deeply, inside and out. I can't speak too much about Anima, but I know JC has a wide repertoire of builds that they can play under their belt. Think of like Kadu in this situation. Very versatile player who can generally play just about anything. Oh, lots of damage going on to Anima, forcing out the PA.
But JC's PA's already come out, so this is just... Okay. Okay. Gets the reset.
JC's got a fairly comfortable lead here, but does still have to be careful.
Oh,
ET's gonna come through.
The game was so good. Holy shit.
It comes through again. JC's on the verge of being staggered.
Yeah, Anima is doing a really good job of putting the ET where JC's gonna be.
And JC's doing a fantastic job of sneaking in these shots, not letting that AP lead get any closer or wider, but maintaining it. Anima with just a few AP to do anything left with.
But, yeah.
Oh, Ratmare is in town. Oh, the noodle! We got the spaghetti!
Finish. No way!
Noodle!
No way!
Stick a fork in it! This is dinner time!
That shit, that was peak. Fuck it, I'll clip it.
Really close range here. JC's got a lot of stagger built up. That AT being unforgiving against the shield. But JC able to find it, dodge his way just out of damage and be able to get the stagger reset. Now Anima with a stagger disadvantage. PA coming out from JC. Aggression, closing in that gap, closing in the range. Getting a bit of stagger built up here. JC with the AP lead. But not by much. Nebula Cloud dealing a lot of damage. AP or PA forced out of Anima. Oh. Excellent shield coming out of JC to be able to turn around like a dime. Both players get a stagger reset. JC with still a slight AP lead. And he's taking it aggressively. Widening the gap. That's a lot of damage coming out of Anima really quickly. And not much being returned in the way of JC.
$15 seconds.
That's going to come out. Never going to connect. It's going to be shielded. Not a lot of damage.
It's not enough, though.
Gotta get aggressive with it. It's going to be enough. It is going to be enough. Woo! Oh, my God. ET is so unfair. Oh. These players are coming alive in the moments that count.
This is such a funny game.
30 seconds in, and neither player has seen the other on radar. We're starting to get our first missile lock-ons.
Oh!
No damage being exchanged. Oh, the nub! No, the Auroras weren't locked on. They were that time, though. Slight AP lead going in the way of Anima. And a not easy approach for JC to get in close. Slowly but surely, this one might be slipping away from JC. Only 30 seconds left to make a conversion.
Can Walt slip through the slip under the building like Zims?
I don't think so. I might be wrong though.
That's unfortunate. I feel like there was an opportunity for a really cheeky shot there.
Ooh, a lot of damage following on a JC, and Anima's taking away from this one. Just right in the... Oh!
Oh, no.
Absolutely slipped away there at the end from JC. I guess it can go through. I thought the hitbox might have been too big, but no, apparently even the Facon charge can go through. In comparison to, like, the kinetic weapons? That's insane. I did not know that. I thought it was at least a bit bigger. Now I know. TIL. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Round 3. Snipes just not finding their mark. They will eventually, though. Anima's going to have to get a lock on at some point. And at some point is now. That's going to come through. ET is going to come through as well, but the shield is going to block a lot of impact. The player's looking incredibly even on the AP advantage. But it is going to favor Anima just so slightly.
Oh, that's a really good parry.
JC doing a fantastic job maintaining movement around the lamb.
JC is getting a slight, oh no, everyone gets resets.
Oh, but the Aurora is going to keep that elongated. Go, Anima, go, 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 go! Let me tell with a slight AP lead, but PA is going to come out from JC. Responsive race AP PA coming out from Anima.
Oh, that's...
Oh.
Hitting the charged ET to get rid of the PA before popping your own is...
Very close with the Neb. The Neb's going to connect again. Can the ET connect? It won't. It's not going to connect. And there's a lot of damage coming on Anima, and it's going to be enough for JC to keep the round. Very good maneuvering coming out of JC there. Excellent. Noodle's going to be just outside the range. They're going to be able to clip her an AP lead. That is on mark, but just so slow enough for JC to maneuver around. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit of ET damage coming through. Anima with AP lead. Well, backed up into a corner, though, is not what Anima is looking for. And that AP lead is going to be traded right on back to JC, but it's just so tiny, such a small lead. And just that is enough for the players to decide what they're going to be doing. JC immediately, once they got the AP lead, backed off and forced Anima into a position where they're pressing forward. And press forward they do. Oh yeah, these players have the PA timing down pat now. Ooh, Neb's going to be able to do a small chunk. Neb's going to connect with shield, but ET's not going to connect. These parries are coming out from JC absolutely flawlessly against Anima. JC with a lot of stagger being built up, though. It's getting pretty dangerous for both players. Anima's going to be the first to be staggered. A lot of damage is coming out. But JC's getting a really high stagger himself. And it's not going to be enough. Oh. JC takes 13 seconds left.
All right. And now which maps are we banning from the remaining pool? We have to each ban one from City B, City A, and Yorg.
This is where I imagine it'll actually be different. I could be wrong.
Banning City
JC
B?
banned City B. So now it's just City A and Yorg to ban between. Whatever map is left standing. Jorgen banned.
Yeah.
We're
kinda saw
going to
that
City
coming.
A? Yeah, I did. Tis what it is. I got my fill of Jorgen.
Yeah, you got
very
to eat
fairly.
good on Yorg. I got exactly like what, one donut?
I think.
Starving out here.
Horrid economy for donut eaters.
You can fix that. It's totally within your power.
But that's like a lot of rotten tomatoes that would be thrown at me though.
The score is
tomatoes.
updated. It was bracket reset. And wait, am I wrong? I thought this is correct now. Because we did bracket reset and Anima won 2 matches and JC just won 1.
Sounds right to me. I love these high intensity matches where both players know exactly what they need to do to win. It's just the onus is on them to mechanically execute it.
Yeah.
JC finding themselves on the lower end of the AP lead.
I feel like I see where that Neb wanted to go and it didn't quite get, it got caught on the corner. I think it wanted to go behind the building. Ooh, that one hits.
Aggressive PA coming out from JC.
Oh, that's rough.
Halfway point with a minute left. And JC's got a lot of damage to make up.
Gets the reset. Not that much.
For in this matchup. In this matchup, that's going to be a big Nebula shot coming on to JC.
Ooh.
And I'm doing a really good job of maintaining it, but JC keeping up the pressure. It's getting really close. Just a little bit of time left. Nebula's going to be able to do a little bit of damage. The ET is going to connect. Oh, and the Neb is going to secure it right at the tail. Gosh, the 20B Neb cloud. So it doesn't even have to land.
There's a really heads-up shot there. Neb on the corner of the building, which made it so JC couldn't aggress any further.
Yeah, Anima has exceedingly good zone control. Forcing and pitting players to go exactly where they want them to be able to land an AoE attack with the Neb. It's masterful. That's going to connect on JC. A little bit of damage coming to the Neb. A little bit more from missiles.
Yeah. Another aggressive.
PA. Oh, but Anima doesn't pop the PA this time. Finds himself on the back end of the AP lead, but is maintaining keeping the PA in the pocket.
Yeah, you got a PA there. Then the question is whether JC can get out, and yeah, gets the reset. Yeah, I think the aggro PA there was really heads up.
I think that's something that Anima just has to deal with every single time. The aggressive PA is something that almost seemingly cannot not be responded to without the counter PA.
This is dangerous, though. Oh, no. Gets the reset.
Coming through. Both players able to get the stagger reset. 10 seconds left. And JC's maintaining the lead.
Oh, my
ET is going to connect. But still in favor of JC. Going to come in for one last final push, and it's just not going to be enough. JC taking phase 2.
That was wild.
He's got to be feeling the pressure now. One last round, and it could be it. This could be the tournament. Changes happen between the neb and the red shot. And it's going to ever so slightly favor JC coming into the 30-second mark. Both players able to get the reset. Noodle coming through. Noodle not going to connect.
Oh, just grabs a little bit of that Aurora.
I believe Anima took a missile too. A minute left and and JC is up close and personal. There's the PA. Anima taking a lot of damage in these engagements. This is kind of what I'm talking about. I believe that sponsored PA is absolutely necessary to that aggressive one.
Oh, JC's
gonna offer a reset here,
here.
but JC's got a good lead. Looking at the 30 seconds left.
Nice dodge.
And we're gonna have to find out to do something with what little AP they have left. JC's sitting over half.
Nah, you got to be feeling the pressure here. This is like, this is demoralizing. You've got 10 seconds left. You just don't, yeah. And he's behind a building. You could hit everything right now and not get anything out of it.
I feel like we said that once before, though.
All right.
JC is gonna take this one.
All right. This is the
5th match in our best of 5.
This is it. Whoever takes this one takes it.
Whoever wins this will win and walk out of here $100 rich. Anima needs to figure out what to do with that aggressive PA. Damage is going to come out onto Anima first, giving the AP lead just a slight edge to JC. Missiles coming through, both players opting for the distance.
I think that was a
Both
misread.
players know what's on the line here.
Yeah.
JC playing fantastic positioning directly under the Lamb, not letting the Neb or the ET find home. The Neb's going to find the PA shield and instantly delete it. Shield is going to block the ET. JC finding a little bit of a lead here. Making it a little bit more, slowly but surely. JC seems to have really found his home in parrying these nebulas.
And I can't tell if either Anima has The ETs are going wide a lot more. I feel like the first few matches, the ETs were like really locked in. He was putting them exactly where JC was going to be, and I don't know if that's a failure to adjust by Anima or JC has adjusted really well and kind of is faking out which way he's gonna go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
imagine that both players are getting exhausted at this point. But JC's really found a way to like keep this maneuvering. I think it's a little bit of that tied in with JC finding good maneuvering to be directly underneath or above the lamb in these instances to where the ET can't make a good connection. But give Anima enough time, he'll find it. A lot of damage coming out in the way of JC. Anima taking the AP lead. A lot of stagger coming onto JC. I think I'd honestly like Anima to be aggressive there.
Yeah.
Doing a really good job. JC's doing a really good job of baiting out these ETs.
That one didn't even show up on the screen.
That cloud's going to do a bit of damage. A little bit more. There it is.
PA.
Response for PA. Glorious net shot.
Ooh.
JC's going to turn up the pressure. Ooh, that's a lot of damage going on to JC.
Really good
Ooh.
Aurora juke there. Oh, but then...
Get in there, Anima. Go, 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 go. He's going to get the reset. Anima still has the AP lead.
Oh,
That's a lot of damage. JC holding on for dear life. The stagger's going to come through. Now JC has to play extremely carefully, and it's not going to be able to. 10 seconds left in ET. Bottom of the range to the dome.
This is the last phase.
You're in phase 3.
PO15. You're so right. Oh.
A lot of damage coming into JC. Oh, the Dev Cloud's going to take out a lot of that PA. Anima now with a much more comfortable lead than we're used to seeing coming into this stage of the game.
At ET, I think... Ooh.
Oh! That's a lot of damage! And Anima's going to be able to get the stagger reset up with that too. JC's in a hot water coming into this. 1 minute left. A lot of AP to make up for.
Oh, that's right.
He's able to quite get close enough, but is able to get close enough to land some wall shots.
Even staggers. JC gets the reset. Anima doesn't quite get it. Still a little bit.
Through JC is clawing back this lead.
Nice little pause to bait out the ET there. That one lands though. Oh, and then that Neb lands.
ET
Oh,
Nebs
this
are
is dangerous.
absolutely cooking the
20
shield.
seconds. Oh,
And JC wasn't able to get it off in time. That's going to be a lot of damage coming to JC. Anima still has a high stagger bite too. This could be anyone's game. Neb coming through. Here's one more shot. Yo! JC takes it!
Holy shit, what a heads up play.
What?
That's crazy. That's 2 times in the tournament that I thought JC just lost it and he comes and pulls it back. That's insane. Oh,
that was the,
boy.
oh god, he was stuck there in stagger. Oh god, I saw the world move in motion.
Oh my
What a game.
gosh.
What a set. What a series.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
Well played, both of you. That was nuts. Yeah, that was.
Oh, shook it. He pulled it.
I
How much
think the
AP did you have
lesson
at the
here
end?
is never count JC Tech out. I mean, I saw that stagger and I'm just like, okay, that the AP's gone. It's just gonna be gone.
I levitated off my chair.
Oh.
You could have put a branch between these cheeks and pulled out a sheet of paper. $16! My God. Whoa. Incredibly impressive performance out of these players coming through. Huge congratulations to JC Tech pulling out this butt-clenching first-place victory and
Wow.
walking out of here $100 richer. Massive shout-out to the mechanical and gameplay mastery that these players have just put on display for all of us to witness. This was a beautiful series to watch, start to finish. Huge shout-out. JC Tech, first place winner. Congratulations, you are $100 richer for the tournament. Anima, second place. Exorbitant performance on Lamb. Absolutely exorbitant and something that everyone could learn from. $60. Kadudagu, not to be forgotten nor left out. Second, two-time ace champion. Was in third place and securing a $40 finish for this round. Oh my God. Wanted to end it with a kick, but it was out of the end. I think that was God. If you,
Yeah,
it was
that's
so
what
close.
that makes sense. That makes sense because that's what I saw. I saw like a combo coming out of that stagger and it just being it. That was so close.
Okay, I think I've composed myself now. All right.
Well,
Huge shout out to the participants and everyone that showed up. Huge shout out to the crowd, every single one of you in the chat. I appreciate you, and without you guys, Ace wouldn't be able to happen. And for our 8th installment, I'm very happy and excited with the way that this turned out. So once again, huge shout out to everybody here. Huge shout out to Sock, my co-caster. Without her, I literally wouldn't be able to stream this tournament right now. So round of applause and shout out to Sock. And also the 20B or the Grid 12B advocate that we have, our resident donut doer.
Also, shout out to Yasi for support, and if you aren't attending Yasi's tournaments, you should do that. Awesome community member. Shout out to Kraydle for just like carrying the energy. That was a tournament. I am exhausted. I think yeah, JC can finally go get some sleep.
I think we can all finally go get some sleep.
All right.
And with that, ASE8 has reached its official conclusion. Thank you once more to everyone who showed up and attended. You guys are much loved and appreciated. And we'll have this up on YouTube.
All right. See you.